Have you ever wondered what it is that propels some people to achieve great things while others remain stagnant? This invisible force, my friends, is motivation. It's the spark that ignites the fire of determination, the wind that sails the ship of ambition, and the backbone of every success story. Let's ponder a moment over the story of Thomas Edison, a name synonymous with resilience and determination. As a child, Edison faced many challenges, but he was fueled by an insatiable desire to invent. His motivation was so powerful that it led him to create the modern electric light bulb, despite 1,000 unsuccessful attempts. He once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." This anecdote beautifully illustrates the power of motivation. Similarly, consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the mastermind behind the Harry Potter series. Rowling was a struggling single mother living on welfare when she began writing the now world-renowned series. Despite numerous rejections from publishers, her motivation to tell her story overpowered the discouragement, and she eventually achieved unprecedented success. These stories are not isolated instances but rather evidence of a universal truth. Motivation is not just a word, it's a catalyst that can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's the fuel that drives us to reach for the stars, to push beyond our limits and to defy the odds. But what exactly is motivation, and what triggers it? The answer lies at the intersection of psychology and neuroscience. Motivation is a state that drives us towards our goals, urging us to take action. It's the fuel that ignites our desire to achieve. But the spark that lights this fire is deeply rooted in our brains. In the simplest terms, our brain is a reward-seeking machine. It's constantly on the lookout for experiences that bring pleasure or satisfaction. This is where dopamine, a neurotransmitter often called the feel-good hormone, comes into play. When we achieve a goal or make progress towards it, our brain rewards us by releasing dopamine. This surge of dopamine not only makes us feel good but also creates a kind of positive feedback loop. It's like the brain's way of saying, "Good job, that felt great, didn't it? Let's do it again." This fascinating process is known as dopaminergic reward prediction. Here, the brain not only rewards us for our achievements but also learns to anticipate the pleasure of future rewards. This anticipation fuels our motivation, prompting us to keep striving for our objectives. But motivation isn't just about dopamine and rewards, it's also about our intrinsic drive, our innate desire to learn, to explore, to master skills, and to understand the world around us. This intrinsic motivation isn't dependent on external rewards. Instead, it's fueled by our curiosity, our passion, and our sense of purpose. There's also a social aspect to motivation. We're social creatures after all. The desire to connect, to belong, to make a difference in the lives of others, these too can be powerful motivators. So, motivation is a complex, multi-layered phenomenon, shaped by our biology, our psychology, and our social interactions. And the beauty of it is that it's not fixed. We can cultivate it, nurture it, and steer it towards our goals. Understanding the science behind motivation can help us harness its power and use it to our advantage. So, how does motivation influence our chances of success? Well, motivation is the fuel that drives us towards our goals. It's the spark that ignites our ambitions, the wind that propels our sails. It's a powerful force that can either propel us forward or hold us back. Imagine a successful entrepreneur, let's call her Jane. Jane started with nothing more than an idea. But she was driven, she was motivated. She woke up every morning with a burning desire to turn her vision into reality. This motivation pushed her to work harder, to learn more, to never give up. Every setback was a stepping stone, every failure a lesson learned. Motivation helped Jane to stay focused when distractions loomed. It encouraged her to push through the tough times when others would have thrown in the towel. It forced her to step outside of her comfort zone and take risks. And ultimately, it was her motivation that transformed her idea into a thriving business. Motivation is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like physical strength, mental strength plays a key role in our success. It's the difference between those who dream and those who do. In essence, motivation is the cornerstone of success. It impacts our performance, our productivity, our perseverance. It's the difference between mediocrity and excellence, between failure and success. Motivation is not just about having a goal, it's about having the drive to achieve it. Now that we understand the power and science of motivation, how can we tap into it? Let's delve into some practical strategies to boost motivation. First and foremost, the importance of setting clear, achievable goals cannot be overstated. Goals serve as your roadmap. guiding you towards your desired destination. They provide a sense of direction, a purpose that fuels your drive. But remember, the key is to set goals that are challenging yet achievable. Goals that stretch you but don't break you. Furthermore, maintaining a positive mindset is crucial in harnessing the power of motivation. Positivity not only helps you see the silver lining in every cloud, but also enables you to bounce back from setbacks. It's like a ripple effect. Positivity breeds motivation, motivation breeds action, and action breeds success. So, make it a habit to nurture positivity. Surround yourself with positive people, indulge in positive self-talk, and embrace positive affirmations. Another effective strategy to boost motivation is celebrating small victories. Each step you take towards your goal, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. Celebrating these small victories keeps your morale high and motivation intact. It's a way of telling yourself, hey, I'm on the right track, I'm making progress. So don't wait for a grand victory. Celebrate every small win, every milestone you achieve. Lastly, understand that motivation is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous process, a journey rather than a destination. There will be times when your motivation will wane, when you'll feel like quitting. But that's when you need to remind yourself of your dream, of your goal. That's when you need to muster up the courage, the determination to keep going. Remember, motivation comes from within. It's about having a dream, setting a goal, and having the determination to achieve it. It's about not giving up, even when the going gets tough. It's about pushing yourself, even when you feel like quitting. In conclusion, motivation is a powerful force that can propel us towards our goals. It's this invisible yet palpable energy that lights a fire in us, driving us to achieve, to strive, to surpass. Through our journey today, we've discovered the fascinating science behind motivation, revealing how our brains respond to rewards and challenges, sparking that drive within us. We've also delved into the significant impact motivation has on success. It's the catalyst that transforms dreams into reality, the fuel that powers the engine of achievement. And we've explored how to harness this incredible power, using strategies like setting specific goals, maintaining a positive mindset, and cultivating resilience. So, the next time you feel like you're stuck in a rut, remember the power of motivation. It might just be the push you need to achieve your goals. Embrace it, harness it, and let it guide you on your journey to success.